जटाटवीकलज्जल प्रवाहपावितस्थले कलेवलं जलम्बितां भुजङ्गतुङ्गमालिका.
Hi friends, this is NJ, your host on this channel. Finally, we have reached the last part of our discussion on the planet Ketu. In this video, we are going to discuss that what all are the remedies which an individual can think of performing if he wants to appease the negative effects of the planet Ketu and want to increase the positive signification of Ketu, what all Ketu represents in his life. So before we'll start our discussion, a quick recap of all what we have studied so far. We have studied that Ketu is the point where the moon crosses the ecliptic to the south. That is the only reason Ketu is also being known as the south node of the moon. Ketu's formation on the palm can be seen just above the bracelet at the center, the place where you will find a cave kind of formation getting formed between the mount of the Venus and the mount of the moon. So this is the portion which I am talking about. When it comes to the attributes and the appearance of the planet Ketu, we have discussed that Ketu represents short and fat people. Ketu rules over the sense of the smell. Ketu has an upward glance. Ketu is the intensified energy of the planet Mars. Like the way different planets have been ascribed different colors in the visible color spectrum, Vibgyor system. Mars has been assigned the red color. Ketu represents the intensified energy of red, and as Ketu, Rahu and Ketu, they do not have a physical body. So Ketu represents the invisible light, the infrared color in the Vibgyor color system. So we can look at from that perspective. Ketu represents extreme events. Either it could represent childhood or the old age. It represents beginning or the culmination. Ketu represents all those kind of activities, the criminal activities, the bad companies. Ketu also represents all those innocent people who get entangled in some kind of litigation, some kind of crimes which they have not committed. Ketu also represents crimes committed by the sudden extreme outburst of the anger. Ketu is a very revengeful planet. Ketu can even take its revenge to many lifetimes. Ketu, we have also discussed that, all kind of asceticism, celibacy, liberation, moksha, spiritual practices, all those esoteric occult practices which helps you gaining the secret functioning of the universe. Ketu also represents all of them. So now in this video we will discuss the the remedies part, because what has been written in our Vedic scripture is that our ancient sages and seers, they saw these planets as the celestial beings which are open to negotiation, which open to mend terms with. So if due to some past life account you are facing some kind of the negative adversities of the planets in your life, so you can fix them by opting these kind of the remedies. And the only backlog which people have in their mind, the blockage which people have there in their mind, that they just feel that only if they are wearing the gemstone they are going to appease the negative effects of the planets. So it's not like that. It's just like that. They are in our scriptures, there are different ways. So if you cannot afford an expensive gemstone like blue sapphire or yellow sapphire, so by recitation of the the Bij mantra of those concerned planets, you can also get a good level of effects in your life. So it's not like that the only gemstone is the only solution. So now beginning our discussion, the first thing is the deity association. So like the way I have already told you, the deity, the Hindu deity which is being associated with the planet Ketu is Lord Ganesha. So what has been advised by sage Prashara is that the main mantra of Lord Ganesha, so Om Shri Ganeshaya Namah, you can recite this mantra. See, what has been written by sage Prashara was that you should recite this mantra 17,000 times, so which is not possible in today's day and age. So a person can think of performing this mantra 100 times in a day in order to appease the negative effects of planet Ketu in his life. The days associated with the planet Ketu is like Tuesday and Thursday, but because Lord Ganesha is also associated with the day Wednesday, so during these days person can think of recitation of Lord Ganesha. He can also put the the photograph of Lord Ganesha in his front, and he can just recite the mantra in order to appease the negative effects of planet Ketu. That's one thing. And second thing is, like the way I always say, see, when it comes to these nodes, they are very powerful. They can be seen as an outlaw, and in order to fix an outlaw, in order to overpower an outlaw, you even need a deity who is same with equal measures, is equally powerful. So again, same like Rahu, I would again recommend that worship of Lord Bhairava, the ferocious incarnation of Lord Shiva, would remain to be very beneficial in order to appease the negative effect of planet Ketu. Because Lord Bhairava is not all those kind of people who go through litigation, chronic disorder, all those diseases which are not even getting diagnosed for longer period of times, they even take refuge in the worship of Lord Bhairava and get good benefits. You know, if you'll search on it, you'll also get to know that Lord Bhairava is also the, you know, one of the presiding chief deity of all the tantrics and all those people who you know, have this desire to gain siddhis in this life. So Lord Bhairava is very powerful. Along with Lord Ganesha, you can think of worshipping him in order to remove the negative effects of planet Ketu. Next is the mantra. The beach mantra of planet Ketu is Om Sram Srim Srom Sah Ketwai Namah. So this is the seed, the beach mantra of planet Ketu. Om Sram Srim Srom Sah Ketvai Namah. Though there are many other mantras as well, like Om Palash Pushpa Sankasham, Tara Gagra Mastakam, Rodram Rodratkam Ghoram Tam Ketum Pramamhyam. So there are so many chants, but this is the beach mantra of the planet Ketu, which you can think of, you know, reciting in certain numbers like 108. Let's say you can begin recitation of this mantra from Tuesday, from Thursday, and you know, the direction associated with the planet Ketu is northwest. So in that direction, facing that direction, you can think of, you know, reciting this mantra, which is going to bring positive results in your life. And when it comes to, you know, opting these remedies, so you can also think of a particular day, like when moon is waxing or when moon is transiting the nakshatras ruled by planet Ketu. Like Ketu, we have discussed in the last video, Ketu rules over 3 nakshatras, Ashwini, Magha and Mula. So you can think of opting those days. Next comes the yantra. So this is the yantra which you can so this is the yantra which you can even draw in a piece of paper and put it in your pocket, in your purse, or you can even inscribe it in a silver piece and just put it in your possession, which is going to put all the negative effects of Ketu at guard. It can just going to counter all the negative energies of the planet Ketu. You know, this can be, if you are going to have it in a silver piece, so this is the dimension 1.17 square centimeter or inch. You can think of, you know, making this in this kind of dimension. So you know, even in Vedic scriptures, these kind of numerology totems have been given a lot of significance, which helps us in putting negative energies of the planets on guard. So next is the gemstone and the Rudraksha. So the Rudraksha, which is being, you know, very close to Lord Shiva, and because Rudraksha comes in different formation. So in order to counter the negative energies of the Ketu, you can just think of putting, having a Rudraksh of 9-faced, Naumukhi Rudraksh. 9-faced Rudraksh you can think of wearing in order to put the negative energies of Ketu at guard. Next comes the gemstone. So the gemstone which is mainly recommended for planet Ketu is cat's eye. So you can just, just wear this gemstone in either silver or, bronze, copper ring, silver or bronze ring, or of special metal, which is known as Ashtadhatu. The combination of 8 different kind of metals formed together to bring one special kind of metal, which is known as Ashtadhatu. So either in silver or in bronze or in Ashtadhatu, you can just wear this ring on your little finger, and the same would remain to be the case, the instruction which you need to follow, that either Tuesday or Thursday, or opt for at the time when moon is waxing or moon is transiting the nakshatras ruled by planet Ketu. So this is the main gemstone which you can think of wearing, the cat's eye, or the substitute gemstones are tiger's eye or lapis lazuli. So these are the two more substitute gemstones which you can think of wearing in order to put a guard at the negative energies of the planet Ketu. And once again I repeat, you have to wear it on your little finger, you know, either in silver ring or in a bronze ring or in an Ashtadhatu ring, combination of different 8 metals, different kind of 8 metals. Next is the herbs, food and you know scents and oils. So like the way I always say, when it comes to you know countering the negative effects of the planet, you know the fundamental principle is very simple. If you want to increase the energy of this particular planet, you need to embrace it, you need to eat it, you need to put it into your life, increase its you know kind of involvement, its consumption in your life. And if you want to ward off the negative energies of any particular planet, then you need to donate it, you need to avoid it. So when it comes to the you know the herbs, the juniper, the basil, the sage, all are the herbs which are associated with the planet Ketu. Specifically even here the basil is very much you know connected with this particular planet. When it comes to food, you know all those kind of foods which kind of produces heat in our body. So ginger, saffron, you know almonds, groundnut and specifically the horse gram is very much you know associated with planet Ketu. So one can even think of donating this or even feeding this to animals and birds in order to you know handle the negative energies and putting the negative energies out of your life being posed by the planet Ketu. Next comes and even when it comes to the oils, so you know the castor oil, the sesame oils are very much associated with the planet Ketu. Now comes the symbol. So I have already explained to you people that when it comes to symbol, the flag is very much flag, mace, swastik is very much you know associated with the planet Ketu. So you can even donate a flag to your nearby temple, to Lord Ganesha's temple, in order to ward off all the negative energies of the planet Ketu. Because in our ancient scriptures, the Ketu has been even you know being represented by the name of Dhwaja. Dhwaja, which is also means flag in English. Next comes the different colors and clothing. So when it comes to clothing, you know I forgot to tell you in the last part that like the way Rahu represents all the clothes worn below the waist and Ketu represents all the clothes worn above the waist. You know Ketu also represents the worn off and very torn clothes, you know all those clothes which have hole in them. So these days, in today's time, this is a kind of fashion, but in older times that was not even you know all those low class people used to wear that. So when it comes to the clothing associated with the planet Ketu, clothes with holes in them, so the fundamental principle is same. If you want to increase the planet's energy, you need to wear them. If you want to ward off its energies, then you need to donate it. And the clothes with a stripe on them, you know striped clothes also are being associated with the planet Ketu. When it comes to the colors, all kind of you know earth ground colors are represented. Ground colors are represented with the planet Ketu. All the colors with a shade of grey are associated with the planet Ketu. All the you know fiery and bright red, orange and yellow are being associated with the planet Ketu. And you know all those kind of colors which are can be seen at the time of the sunrise are being associated with the planet Ketu. So you can just think of wearing all those adding all those colors into your life, into your wardrobe. And if you want to just kind of ward off the negative energy of the planet Ketu, then you need to donate all those clothes with you know those kind of colored clothes to someone. So this is how you can handle the planet Ketu's energy in form of different colors and clothing. And you know specifically you know donating a blanket, a striped blanket can be think of considering to any religious institution to ward off the negative energy, to remove the negative energy of the planet Ketu in your life. So striped blankets to religious places. Now comes the Red Book remedial measures. So I have already explained to people even at the time of discussing Ketu, Rahu, that there are certain, there are certain esoteric combinations and list of remedies which has been advised in this Lal Kitab, also known as Red Book, which people in India generally performs, and they have seemed to get good results by opting all those remedies. They come across little bit strange, little bit surprising, but you know, when you're going through problems that do not have any option, you think of even considering them. So when it comes to different kind of Red Book remedial measures, you can even think of, you know, dropping a earthy or grounded color flower on a flowing water, preferably sewer, for 47 days. You know, you can even feed some stray dog or country dog to 47 days. That you can also think of doing. You know, piercing your ears and nose is also considered good if you want to ward off all the negative energies, remove all the negatives on energies of the planet Ketu from your life. Ketu, when it comes to the family ties, Ketu represents the maternal grandfather and paternal grandmother. So you can just remain good towards them. So these are the certain things. And even, you know, dropping a coconut on a flowing water for a couple of days. So these are certain list of things which you can think of performing in order to appease the negative energies of the planet Ketu in your life. So we have discussed all of that. Ketu also represents numerological number 7. Ketu rules over the northwest direction. So all of that we have discussed. I hope you guys found this video informational. For further more updates and notification on palmistry, please subscribe my channel and like my Facebook page. Thanks.